what's up? Welcome back to another video of iTutorTherapy. Today we're going to talk about ratings and how to get your students to rate you and not forget about you at the end of the class. Let's begin. Okay, so after 3 years with iTutorGroup, I have actually developed my own system, alright, to make the clients not forget about me and give me a rating at the end of every class. This system kind of consists of 5 main steps. The first step is I try to not repeat other teachers' mistakes. I try to not make the client hate me, alright? And I do this through checking in the recent feedback tab under the client's name to make sure that I see what he didn't like the last time, alright? If it was speaking speed, the other teacher spoke too fast or didn't finish materials, didn't explain difficult words, and I make sure to not repeat those mistakes in this new class that I'm about to get in, and also not give the client any reason to hate me or not like me, because this can lead to something worse than a no rating, which is a low rating, and we don't want that. As for the second thing that I do to make sure that the client likes me, other than avoiding what he doesn't like, I try to make him think that I am a good teacher. I pay extra attention to his needs. I listen very carefully. I correct his pronunciation. If he makes a grammar mistake, I write down what he said with the mistake and then I cross it out. And then I write the correct answer and I ask him to repeat. Clients love it when they are corrected by you. They feel like this teacher is doing his absolute best to make sure that we learn and we do not make mistakes. Alright? So pay more attention to the client's need and adapt. If he needs you to speak slowly, if he has bad pronunciation, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you take care of what he needs. Alright? And he will like you and he will think you are a good teacher. As for the third one, and this is the most important one actually, which is make them love you as a person, not as a teacher. So that goes into the range of, joking around with the client in the class, making him laugh. Laughter is very important for the client to like you as a teacher, to enjoy his time in your class and giving you a 10. That's for sure. Now, also you can talk to the client about other topics other than just the lesson materials, because this can be a very dry lesson, and if you only commit to the materials, you're going to be a boring teacher. Talk to him about his interests. Talk to him about things he likes, he doesn't like. It doesn't matter. Just do not just talk to the student only about the lesson. Make them enjoy your classroom. Make them have this association between feeling good and being in your class. And this connection will make them love you as a teacher and love you as a person. This guy's fun. I like coming back to his class. I love him. And that's it. Now, another important thing about making them love you as a person, that this can actually help you mask or cover a mistake that you may have done. For example, if you talk too fast or if you forgot to explain a word or two, but at the same time you make the clients laugh and like your class and joke around with them, they might not notice or they might not care so much about this as a problem and they will not give you a bad rating for that. Okay, so being a fun teacher that make the students laugh, that can actually help you mask or cover other mistakes that you may have made. Alright, as for the fourth thing that I do to make sure that the clients remember me and rate me is the remembering part. I do my best to be a memorable teacher. I do my best to make them remember me towards the end of the class. So what does that mean? It means that I make them laugh even more. I joke around even more in the last 4 minutes of the class, especially if you already finished the topic. Alright? I also compliment them as much as I can. I usually say, oh my God, you are so good. You did a great job today. You have improved a lot. You spoke very well. You have great pronunciation. It doesn't matter. Just compliment. I compliment the clients to make sure that they feel good and to make sure that they have confidence. Alright? And this good feeling that they have towards the end of the class, it tends to stay with them for a couple more minutes. Alright? And this is barely enough time for them to remember you and give you a rating after the end of the class immediately. Now, all the stuff that we talked about so far, nothing can guarantee 100% the client is gonna rate you. However, they can improve your chances a lot. And here is the fifth step to just close the deal. You can just straight up go to the client and tell him, do not forget to rate me, all right? It's important for me. I would appreciate it if you give me your ratings, all right? It's not a problem. You can also tell them, it's important for me. It helps me become a better teacher. You can talk to the client, especially if they were a higher level client, and they will understand you. Now, in case of lower level clients, all I do is just go to the thank you page, and on top of the word feedback, I get an arrow and I draw with the pencil a smiley face and a frowny face. And I tell them, let me know if it was a good teacher, bad teacher, what? They understand what you mean. And if you are already joking around with them and making them feel good, they're probably already in their heads and their minds planning to give you a good rating, okay? So this is just the last thing you can do. Now here is a pro tip regarding children. Younger students, they don't do that. They usually don't care. They finally finish the class and like, yay, we're out! But if there is a parent listening, if there is a parent watching the student, he's probably the one who's gonna do the rating. And these steps are not gonna be for the child, but it's gonna be probably more for the parent. You have to make sure that the parent sees you doing your best job with their kid. He needs to see his kid learning something, he needs to see his kid laughing, and he needs to see you being patient and trying your best. I'm saying something that probably everyone already knows. I'm not getting any new information here, but parents are dangerous because they're the ones sitting next to you, and you're supposed to make them like you, not the kid like you, all right? As for the other part, which is just a kid without parents, it's pretty much the same thing like with adult students, but it doesn't work as much. Most of the time, they just do not rate, okay? And the key, again, is to make them laugh. Joke around with them more and more and more and more and more. Try to make them laugh as much as you can, and perhaps that can make them change their mind and actually decide to give you a rating. That's it! Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Those were the 5 things that I usually do, all right, to get the clients to remember to rate me and actually give me a good rating. Now, I am not saying that they will work 100% with every single person who does that. However, they do increase your chances, all right? They do improve your chances of getting a good rating from a certain client, all right? So I hope you can try them. I hope you will get a good rating because of them. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video and learned something from it. Please let me know in the comments if you have any other topics you would like me to talk about or any issues you want me to discuss, all right? And until I see you in the next video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you next time, and